So just a few hours ago, we actually got a possible Rogue One teaser trailer leak. Now, before we get into the actual discussion for the trailer, I'd like to make it clear that by no means is this confirmed to be real. In fact, I have a few suspicions about it that of course we'll address. I just wanted to get this out there and really get your guys' thoughts on it, because what you guys think is really important and you guys add a lot to the channel in the discussion about it, and it really helps me further the videos and further topics. So I wanted to release this video to ask you guys what you guys think, and we're going to talk about some of the things in this possible trailer leak that may point to it being legitimate, and some other things that may point to it being less legitimate, and I have a few theories as to how this came about and what it could be. But of course, as always, could just be fake. I just figured it was worth a video just to talk about really briefly. So to begin, it does say BVS on top of the footage, and obviously this footage is in the description down below if you would like to check it out. I assume you will. It says BVS at the top of it, which to me, and I assume everyone else, means Batman v Superman. Now, kind of what I think, that assuming this is legitimate, again, it isn't by any means at this point confirmed to be legitimate, but let's just assume for a second that it is. This could be something that they play during Batman v Superman showing in IMAX that says, hey, come watch our Batman v Superman movie, and kind of get a real quick glimpse of Rogue One. Now that's the first thing that I was thinking about, because it's really short, and to me this looks like almost the teaser for the teaser. It's something that companies have been doing recently now that I honestly don't really like that much, but that's a video for another time. But they released teasers. Ghostbusters did it, Batman v Superman I think did it, and Jurassic World did it before then. So this is something that movie studios has been doing. I think that's important to note. Another important thing to note is that the official title for Rogue One is not Rogue One Anthology, it's Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. Now this leads me directly into the second theory on how this thing may have come about. If we think back a few months, something came to mind at Star Wars Celebration that this could actually be footage they decided not to include in the final cut of their little teaser trailer that they had for Rogue One during Celebration, which we all fell in love with, and it's just a few things that they decided to keep out, maybe for a later teaser date, or it could have been stuff that wasn't finished at the time, because honestly, there are some effects in this teaser that do look unfinished, especially that last TIE Fighter shot. Other than that, I think the AT-ATs walking look really good. The TIE Fighter looks passable in there. Of course, I think that if it had come out during that time, a lot of the effects wouldn't have been completed, but then obviously they wouldn't have put it in a trailer. The last shot with the TIE Fighter heading towards the Death Star, I think, is the questionable shot, but I was actually talking to my friend and he brought up the point that there are literally thousands of editors that could potentially be working on this movie, and of course it's a high budget movie, so this could have been leaked way before now, and we're just barely seeing it just now because it's been released. This could be something that somebody was working on, maybe for the original teaser, and it could be for the purpose that they didn't put it in the teaser because it wasn't finished. Now let's go ahead and briefly talk about some of the imagery, which is another point. The Force Awakens original trailer focused on imagery, which was really important, and this is something else that they're trying to do, is focus on the imagery, I assume, with this teaser trailer, because it worked so well with The Force Awakens, and now it might have worked with this teaser trailer. They're not showing us any of the characters, which The Force Awakens trailer did do, again, assuming this is real. But we do get some familiar imagery, which will get people excited, and I think that the Rogue One marketing to start out is going to be a little bit different than The Force Awakens. I think a lot of people knew about Episode 7 before we got the first trailer, and I don't think that that's the case with Rogue One. So what they're going to try to do is release familiar imagery. Again, the TIE Fighter is a familiar vehicle that we have in the Star Wars universe, and then more important than that, something that happens in this teaser, again, not saying it's real. Two things actually are the AT-ATs and the Death Star. Those are two very iconic things that will put butts in seats when the movie comes out, and something that will get people excited for the trailer, because it's like, hey, look at these things that were absent in the new Star Wars movie that are so familiar. What is this thing? And it's going to get people really excited. So I think that familiar imagery is very important to note for the possible legitimacy of this teaser. Anyway guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm really curious to hear what you guys think. Again, there's a lot of things going for this trailer, but there's also things that don't really match up, again, with the title, and some of the effects honestly don't look finished to me. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, there will be a regular video tomorrow. It's kind of a theory, kind of something else, expanding on things that we've talked about before, and I hope you enjoy it. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.